But can we talk about general hot bodies in triathlon?
Yeah.
Like the topic of does triathlon give you a hot body? Because you would think,
true.
oh, you spoke to someone, oh, you train for like 15 hours a week? Like you do exercise for 15 hours a week. You must look incredible. Like imagine if you went to the gym for 15 hours a week.
Yeah, true. And the answer is no. So if the question is, does triathlon get you a good body? The answer is a resounding no, I would say.
I would say yes. Yes.
But why? What's the mechanics of why it gives you a bad body? Because even running maybe gives you like a decent rig, but there's something about triathlon that makes a certain type of body. Even though there's swimming. That's the thing I don't think about. Because we've got swimming there, so surely swimming would get you nice big shoulders. But the problem is this, and you tell me if I'm wrong, is the swimming, so the running just doesn't use your upper body. So that's obvious why it would give you a bad body, right? But the swimming mixed with the cycling gives you this really weird looking upper body. So you get your lats, right? But then the problem is you have to tuck your shoulders up into the time trial position. So you end up having these big lats, but like these like empty clavicles, I'll call it, anatomically empty clavicles. So
so you can see all of this. Like there's a lot of...
Like right up in the shoulder region, they ain't a lot of tissue.
No.
And none of the boys have it. You don't get that hot neck.
It's like you can see it right here. It's like...
And I mean, I'm like a perfect
And then you
example
also get bad posture.
You do get bad posture.
I mean, I'm going to blame my bad posture on triathlon. We all know it was there before.
Ah, well, true. But I mean, like, I was getting better posture when I was going to the gym. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm actually standing up straighter.
Retracting my spine a little, just working the muscles back there.
But the more I did
the more I curl over into this position.
And, it certainly doesn't help that the swimming is our least favourite for the most part. So if we get in the pool at least, which is probably the only thing that's good for your posture. But yeah, no.
You get good legs. But
you get good legs. I don't get good legs.
You had pretty good legs.
Oh, they're right. But they're skinny. You get like little skinny legs.
No one cares about legs.
No. That's the problem. Yeah. All right, fine. So we've distinguished that it gives you a bad body, but who are the who are the enigmas in triathlon?
Out of the bad bodies, who's the best? Who's got the best bad body?
Now that should be the segment name. Who's got the best bad body in triathlon?
The BBB.
The BBB. That's a category somewhere.
What's your BBB like?
Not good.
No.
Okay. All right. I think number one, I'm actually going to go for Lionel, I think. Even though he's not an Adonis, he's not really big, but, he actually utilizes the bad posture to make his pecs look better.
Yeah, we've gone over it.
Yeah, and to widen his back. So, like, in bodybuilding, you sort of have to, like, crunch your back over to get some wide lat action. And Lionel's got some pretty nice wide back.
Yeah, I think he actually doesn't really look like a triathlete, to be honest. Like, yeah.
The only thing that makes him look like a triathlete is that his actual arm is smaller than his forearm. Like, he's got some buff forearms, eh?
Yeah.
Like, you can see almost every single individual muscle.
How does he have buff forearms?
Yeah, maybe it's because all those years of him just slashing at the water so hard. He's talking about like, feeling for the water.
Yeah.
I think before he was like
just digging. He was like literally trying to grab it. Feel the water.
Feel it. I will feel the water, eh? So yeah, I mean he's number one.
Yeah.
Maybe for me.
I can't even. He's got it. He looks good. Like anyone would look at him and be like, that guy looks. That guy's really.
Like he's got a good bikini body.
Yeah. Like in a speedo, you're like, wow, that guy looks good. Yeah.
True.
Number two.
You don't have number two? I mean, Jan's got some pretty buff body parts.
Yeah.
He's got wide hips though, Jan. So he wouldn't be a bodybuilder.
And he's got quite wide shoulders as well.
But the wide shoulders you can kind of get around, but yeah, he's got the...
but they're skinny. He's got the skinny wide shoulders,
He's silty.
Yeah, like it's like just bony, Which, I mean, some people get around that.
Oh, yeah. Like if you liked bone, then sure.
Get a triathlete.
Get a triathlete. It's like, my God.
Feel like feeling bone on bone.
Yeah. Actually, if you're a person who really likes to cuddle up to your partner, then don't get a triathlete as your boyfriend, I don't think, because you cuddle up and you're like, nice.
Your hip bone, you're freaking acromiums in your freaking...
Yeah, well, when I did jiu-jitsu that one time, everybody was complaining that my hip bones were like...
Yeah, your aces are like...
Yeah, they were cutting people's legs apart.
Yeah.
So that's probably why Felder wants to do triathlon. Lionel's mate.
Sure.
Felder. He wants to get those like...
Cutting hip
bones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, you're probably right, Jan.
Because, I mean, it does drop off a fair bit, you know? It starts to become, like, long and aesthetic.
Yeah, I think, it's hard to be short and, like, because you just get skinny. Like, you get skinny either way. So if you're short and skinny, it's like, well, that guy is just like anemic.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's going home and saying, man, Landry has some beautiful pecs.
That's just a weird-looking guy.
I just think that that's actually a normal-looking guy for triathlon. I think these other dudes are just hyper athletes who have big muscles. Somehow.
I think number 3 is probably, I would say Sam Long.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I think.
Just same as Jan.
Yeah.
Similar thing, you know?
It's like, just the longer you are, the better chance you have, I feel. The taller.
True. I mean, he's got a good back, actually, from that Instagram pic that he did with his significant other when he was picking her up. You know.
You like
had
that?
A decent dunk. I mean, his butt looked pretty good. Not going to lie. But let's be honest. How long do you reckon he's holding her up for? He's probably going, triathlon will make me strong. And then drops her down, and then you see that cool picture. But we all know that that's as much weight that he's probably ever lifted in his entire life.
Oh, yeah.
And
I mean, he probably does some squats and stuff, but upper body-wise?
It does say a lot about the sport that his nickname is the big unit, when he's probably skinnier than basically any other sport.
Who gave him that nickname? Did he give himself that nickname?
He definitely gave himself that nickname. That's tough.
He also gives himself the nickname of strongest legs in triathlon.
He probably does, but they're just so little looking. Yeah, that's where I say the legs aren't that good, because they're just... But again...
Weirdly, I have cyclist legs, which is...
Yeah, you're a sprinter.
Yeah.
That's
triathlete legs really don't end up...
No, they end up a bit green.
True.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. We've fallen off a cliff. This segment idea sounded like a good idea, and we realised that actually...
Should we go like worst bodies in triathlon? So, best bad body, should we go WBB?
WBB. I'm going to say the worst body...
Yeah?
No, you go.
On. No. I want to see if you say the same one.
I'm unconvinced now.
The worst one is Christian Blumenfeld. That guy looks so weird.
We forgot about Gustav. Gustav's got a pretty good body, doesn't he? He's got a bit of a chest on him. They've both got big chests, those Norwegians.
I think Christian Blumenfeld's the worst just because he looks so strange.
He is a strange looking guy, isn't he? He sort of looks like a parrotfish.
Yeah, you're right. Wow, great comp.
Thank you.
He's just so thick in the... It's just...
I mean, we've said it a few times. He's got a lot of room for breath. Like, his lungs just must be enormous. You know what I mean?
No wonder he's so good. I don't think Gustav has a...
You're not a fan?
It's just Norwegian.
Didn't you see that picture of him lying in bed? I was like,
yeah, I mean, it made me feel things, but not because his body was good.
Yeah, it's
I was
the
looking at
personality.
other things.
Yeah, you like personality. You know?
Yeah, of course. I like his off with the fairies personality.
Yeah, true. He leaves you wanting more. He never gives you... He's a guy who says one word,
everything.
never two.
Yeah.
You know?
Never says a sentence when one word will suffice.
I'm pretty sure that's not the right.
But I just made it.
You, in fact, are the opposite, since you said a longer phrase than the actual phrase is.
Thank you.
But no, Christian he's got a pretty strange rig. But, I mean, I just kind of like him because he's just so different. Like, he's a big boy.
Yeah, I just don't like the way he looks. That was really mean.
That was really mean. But he doesn't care because he doesn't want you on the Norwegian hype train. But I'm on the Norwegian hype train.
Mate, I'm on it too. What do you mean?
Nah, mate, you're off. Sorry, you're gone. Can't be talking poo-poo about my boy.
I'm driving this train.
Yeah, true. Yeah. But I mean, if he's got that, like, what was it called again? Pectus carinatum, I believe it's called. If he got a bit of pec, he'd be like Arnold Schwarzenegger, I reckon. Like, he would have a good, they're already out there. He just gets like a centimetre extra. It's like, oh my God.
I can't handle it.
That thing's enormous.
Yeah. I think just Christian, and the problem with those Norwegian boys is much the same problem we have. Is they are very white.
And you don't get that.
You don't
definition.
look good when you're white.
Have you ever been tanned? Have you ever had like a moment of being tanned?
My legs are tanned and my arms are tanned.
No, but I mean like...
My body?
Yeah, like your body.
No. It's been less white.
I think I've had it tanned one time when we went to Europe.
Oh.
And I was like fat back then. And I got tanned and I was like...
You still looked better.
No, I was like, me gusta. Look at that.
So fat and tan still looks better than...
White and ripped.
It's
not fair. I mean, I feel like...
Whoa. You should beat that bit out.